Hey everybody, how are you today? Welcome to Traveling with Bruce. I am live for Saturday, April the 20th, 2019. Welcome one and welcome all to today's show. How are you guys? Hope you're having a good weekend. Weather here in Creston, not exciting. It's supposed to be kind of nice today, but it hasn't turned out kind of nice yet. Still kind of yucky-ish, but hopefully that'll turn. We're supposed to get into the 60s and 70s this weekend. I don't know if we're going to make that today. It's such a overcast looking day, but hey, it's spring. What do you want? It isn't snow, and the snow is still retreating. I'm happy to report up into the mountains. Oh my goodness, what happened here? Oh, Debbie Emanuel, aren't you something? I just saw a donation come in through PayPal. Debbie Emanuel, you are so kind to me and Jennifer. It's unbelievable. Thank you so much. Just so you know, Debbie, we love these chocolates. I'm telling you, we're really getting thin here. Oh yeah, well, this top layer this is a joke. I mean, you know, this is all gone, and we've already been picking underneath here. Really, I mean, oh gosh, these are so good. Thank you, Debbie, for all these treats and your wonderful donation. Thank you very, very much. I just saw that out of the corner of my eye. I had to mention, guys. Lots going on today. I've been very busy this morning. I read a report this morning that I thought was going to put me to sleep, but no, it didn't. It got me kind of going. Ooh, I better make a video about this story. I loaded a video about maybe an hour ago, and it's all about the Alaska cruise season coming up. And I made a video about this right away. I don't want to over dramatize anything, but sometimes I read stuff and I just kind of cringe at what I am finding out about our cruise business out there. I got to imagine there are people lying awake at night in various aspects of the cruise industry that just panic about what could happen. It just makes you wonder. What I'm talking about here is I read a report that was issued by an organization known as the Southeast Alaska Pilots Association. They're known as the SEAPA. So I guess the CPA, I guess, is how you pronounce it. Anyway, these guys are on cruise ships. Whenever there's a cruise ship in Alaskan waters going through the Inside Passage, which is most cruises, they're on these ships, and they're there to help pilot the ships through these straits and whatnot. And they're also really they report to the Coast Guard to tell them how these ships are operated, how the captains are doing, how the crews are doing, how the ships are handling, what the water conditions are like, and they also make recommendations and to the industry as to what they like to see and how they like to have things done for safe passage of all kinds of vessels through these inside passages. But with respect to the cruise line, a report just came out from this organization that they wanted to concentrate on something that's kind of a new phenomena in Alaska. It started, I guess, last year and is now becoming, it's a bigger deal this year. And what I'm talking about is the phenomena of mega-sized cruise ships coming to Alaska. Of course, so those of you who've sailed to Alaska before, you know that for the last 10, 15 years, 20 years, cruise lines have been operating some pretty large ships in the waters of Alaska. Ships that would be, say, 850 feet long to 1,000 feet long, 90,000, 95,000 gross tons, maybe 90 to 110 feet wide, that kind of thing. The kind of ships that can still fit through the Panama Canal, but also come up to Alaska. Nothing new there. These ships can handle from a low of 1,700 passengers up to 2,500, 2,800, 3,000 passengers. Common stuff. But this year, four mega cruise ships are coming through the waters, and the Southeast Alaska Pilots Association, the SEAPA, they classify a mega ship at 5,000 people or more. Now that includes crew. So if you have a cruise ship with 3,800 people and 1,200 crew, that's 5,000. That's mega class as far as they're concerned. These ships, of course, when you have that kind of numbers of people on board, you're talking about length of at least 1,000 feet, likely higher than that, could be over 1,100. Width could be 120 to 160 feet wide. And then how tall, we're talking as high as 20 decks, 20 stories tall. The photos that you and I see all the time about Alaska cruising, have you ever noticed there's a similarity between photos when you look at brochures for Alaska? The water is always glass. Even when you're surrounded by, especially surrounded by ice, the water is always benign. It's just flat as can be. And you see the beautiful glaciers in the background and the harbor in the foreground. Anytime you see an official Alaska promotional photo that the cruise lines put out, I mean, it's beautiful. I tell you, these ships, even from a helicopter shot, they're in a straight going down the, with fjord-like looking land masses. The water is just beautifully calm, to give you the impression that going to Alaska is like going in a backyard pond. It's like a no-brainer. Well, it just doesn't. Well, by the way, it's always sunny in Alaska. If you notice that too, it's always sunny. It never rains in Alaska. Well, it does rain in Alaska. It gets windy in Alaska. It can get pretty brutal in Alaska, and you never see those photos. Well, these guys, the SEAPA boys, boys and girls, they've seen it all, and they've done it all, and they've been through it all, as have captains of these cruise ships and their crews. They know that it can get kind of nasty out there, and it's not always peaches and cream and singing kumbaya by the campfire, as I like to say. This group here, their job is, it's all about safety. It's all about passenger safety. It's all about ship safety. It's all about environmental safety, everything. I mean, they're in charge of, making sure there's safe passage of cruise ships through the Alaskan waters. That's their job. And they have concerns. They've got concerns because they're noticing, getting interesting. Last year, the Norwegian Bliss was up here, kind of a big mega ship. This year, the sister ship to the Bliss is the Joy. It's coming. New crew, never been here before. These guys are all newbies. We've got the Ovation of the Seas from Royal Caribbean coming this year. I bet you a bunch of those guys on the deck. They're all newbies to this area. And we got another ship coming, the Royal Princess from Princess Cruise Lines. And we have an interesting scenario here. The three ships, the Joy, the Bliss, and the Ovation of the Seas, those three ships all have azipods at the back that can turn 360 degrees to help ships maneuver in any kind of tight spot they get into. The Royal Princess, however, has two propellers at the back, shaft-driven propellers with a rudder behind, and rear thrusters and thrusters in the nose of the ship to get it around. And they're concerned about that ship. That's the one they're worried about. And I made a video about this today. The Royal Princess with crew will handle over 5,200 people at max capacity. And she's 140,000+ tons. So it's a big ship. And they're worried about this ship losing maneuverability under the speed of 7 knots. Now, why that speed? Because once the ship hits 7 knots, the rudders behind the propellers can maneuver the ship quite nicely, can steer the back end to point the ship where you want her to go. But under 7 knots and down to like 2 knots, the rudders are almost useless. You can turn the wheel all you want and nothing's going to happen because you're not passing enough water past the rudders fast enough to impact them to move the ship. So you have to rely on the aft thrusters that are sticking out sideways from the back of the ship, and they're not adequate enough as far as these people are concerned in certain conditions. And there's the catch right there. The catchphrase is certain conditions, and what they're talking about is wind, mainly wind, a little bit about current, high tide, low tide, movement of water through channels, that type of thing, but they're really talking about the winds. And they were zeroing in on Ketchikan. They were really zeroing in on Ketchikan, but they also talked about Skagway, and they also talked about Juneau, the three ports, three of the ports for the Inside Passage, among many. And in Ketchikan, there's a little issue, and that is that when you come into Ketchikan towards the town of, there is a land, a piece of water, a stretch of water that narrows, and it's known as the, I'll tell you the name of it, I've got it even have it, it's called the Tongass Narrows, Tongass Narrows, Tongass Narrows. And at certain points of the Tongass Narrows, just before coming to town, you're down to 220 meters of sailable waters, because there's water beyond the 220 meters, but you've got rocks underneath the surface. You remember the Costa Concordia? Anybody remember that ship in Italy that the captain brought the ship nice and close to a little town in Italy that he wanted to wave to the folks in downtown, a little town there. His charts told him that all was well, that he could bring his ship nice and close to the port of this little town. But the chart, or he missed it, somewhere on the chart it said, oh, by the way, there's this rock formation. It's kind of like an underwater mountain that comes right up and is only about 10 feet below the surface of the water, with a peak like this. And his ship went right up beside it, and he sliced open 300 feet of cruise ship like a tin can, right along, and within minutes his bottom end was completely flooded, his engine room was flooded out, his electrical was flooded out, everything shut down, and he was on emergency generator, and he began to list in no time, and then eventually sink the ship. Thankfully he was blown to shore. That's the only way he got there. He was blown to shore and landed on a rock formation that happened to be a flat piece of rock or a slight decline, and the entire ship listed on her, I believe, starboard side, with the gash on the port side, and 32 people passed away in warm Mediterranean waters on a kind of a summer's evening, all within like an hour or so. Here, coming into Ketchikan, you have 220 meters of straight, a narrow area to go in. And if you've got a ship that has azipods and forward hull thrusters and aft thrusters and the azipods, you can maneuver that ship at any speed, 1 mile an hour, 2 knots, 1 knot, 2 knots, 3 knots, 4 knots, no problem. You can handle it and go right through there unassisted, even on a windy day. But with the Royal Princess cruise ship, the concern of the Southeast Alaska Pilots Association, who are assisting these captains and who take over the control of these ships in these narrow straits, they're saying that under 7 knots, the Royal Princess is not capable of handling this tight of a run with too high of a wind. Now, 15 knots or higher is the number they're using. And it's a question of which direction the wind is coming from. It's coming right at you, then you're just coming right at the wind, and actually will assist you in stabilizing your track. But if the wind is coming from your side and you've got 20 stories of ship that's 1,000 feet long, you got a wind that's pushing that ship over. And if the angle of the wind is slightly from the front or towards the front, or towards the back or towards the front, that could push the nose over or could push the back end over while you're trying to go down this straightaway. They're saying that with 5 to 7 knots of speed or less, the rudders will not work properly. They will not be able to function like they're supposed to, because the ship isn't going fast enough. It can't go faster. It's not allowed to. This is a speed limit zone here, and the thrusters may or may not be able to handle it. The higher the winds, they know for sure this ship can't handle it. They recommended in their report that they would like to have, under ideal circumstances, for safety of passengers, 2 tugboats in the 3 ports: Ketchikan, 2 in Skagway, 2 in Juneau. Each tugboat would be known as 70-ton bollard pull tractor tugs. These are, with 2 of them per port, you could send 2 of them out to assist the Royal Princess. They can handle 70 tons each. The ship's 140. And with her engines and with 2 tugs, this ship will be in no danger whatsoever, generally speaking. Here's the catch. Ketchikan, in Juneau, and Skagway. Guess how many tugboats they have that are 70,000 ton rated each? 0. There are 0 tugs in those 3 ports combined. They don't have a single tugboat capable of that kind of power. They happen to have 1 tugboat for all 3 ports in the region that's capable of 55,000 to 60,000 tons. Only 1. And if it's in Juneau and you've got a problem in Ketchikan, you got a problem in Ketchikan. You're not going to get any help. That tugboat can't come down from Juneau in 15, 20 minutes. That's not going to happen. And so these pilots are voicing concerns with their higher ups and saying, "Hey, we got a problem. Houston, there's a problem here. We have a situation here that could, and we say could, be a big problem." Now, look, folks, I did a story. I covered the Viking Sea cruise ship for a week. I covered that story. The cruise line was sailing off the coast of Norway on a windy day, and all 3 of her engines conked out 2.5 miles offshore, and that ship was being blown to shore towards the rocks in waves as high as 30, 40 plus feet. And we saw the video, we saw the pictures, and they dropped anchor as a last resort because they had no power. And thank God the anchor held the ship in place. But they had an advantage that folks in these cruise ships in Alaska won't have. If your ship is in a narrow strait of water that might be 200 meters wide before you run into rocks, even if you drop an anchor and it actually reaches the bottom, because I have no idea how deep the water is in some of these straits. The water could be 800 feet deep. The anchor will not reach the bottom, will do you no good whatsoever. If you get blown sideways and we're after 220 meters, the bottom of the ocean is rising rapidly because you're in effect coming in between 2 mountain ranges. The shore, there is no beach over there. It's just water and a cliff that goes straight up like a fjord. We're talking about a ship that even if you could drop an anchor in the middle of the 220 meter strait, if it actually hit bottom, the wind, if it's coming from the side, will bring the back end of the ship out like this. And over here is where the rocks are. This ship is 350 meters long. You drop an anchor at 110 meters in the middle of that strait, you only have 110 meters of safe room. And once that back end of the ship swings out, she's touching the shore over here. That's the problem. And she's on the rocks. And we've got a Costa Concordia. This is what I'm trying to, I'm getting this from the report. This is what I'm reading here. It's scary. It's absolutely terrifying. Now, do cruise ship engines conk out all the time? No. Does it happen occasionally? Yes. Is it inconvenient when it happens? Always. It's always inconvenient when a cruise ship engine conks out. Whether it's the Jade in this past Thanksgiving when she limped into San Juan, Puerto Rico, or whether it was one of the celebrity ships a few months ago, or whether it was the Carnival Horizon, a 3-month-old cruise ship down in the Caribbean. She conked out for a day. This can happen to any ship at any time. And if it's heavy conditions, if it's windy and wavy, there's a little more stress on the engines. Low oil pressure or whatever the issue can be can conk out the engines. And if a cruise ship, a cruise liner, has no engine power for 30 minutes, just 30 minutes, even if you're only going 3 knots, you'll slow down, but you'll start drifting. The current, the water that you're in, will take you wherever it's going, or at least begin to affect you. And if there's a wind, whether it's one wind this way, wind this way, you're going wherever the wind is taking you. Not quickly, but you're going. And you just don't want to be in a situation where you're on a cruise ship, the waves are 10, 20, 35 feet, and you're in windy conditions and you're being blown into rocks. That's not good. That is not good. Remember, the Costa Concordia was in calm seas. The Costa Concordia came to this town probably going 5 knots an hour, not very quickly, in flat water, just glass-like water. That's why the captain felt so good about doing this little bypass and honking the horn at the little town that he knew. And at 5 knots, that ship was being torn apart underneath, and no one on the top deck knew it. No one on the bridge even felt it, because the cruise ship was 95,000 tons, and this piercing mountaintop was just slicing open this cruise ship for 300 meters. By the time the engineers down below called the bridge to tell them what was going on, they'd already passed that point, and the bridge was the ship was already beginning to list. Power was lost. Flooding was already happening. In Alaska, who knows? In the Costa Concordia case, people jumped into water and swam to shore, which was barely a couple of 100 feet away. They swam to shore in probably 60, 65 degree water. In Alaska, if you're off the coast 300 feet and it's 45 to 50 degree water, even in the summertime, because remember, it comes from the glaciers. A lot of the water comes up. It's cold up there. Hypothermia can set in 3 minutes, and if you're not an athlete, Olympic athlete that can swim fast, you're in trouble. Even if you're wearing a vest, you're going to be exposed to the water. It's going to get under your vest, and people may just literally pass out just bobbing in the water. It could be just horrific. I don't want to do that. I don't want to scare anybody, but I want to be a realist with respect to the fact that the cruise lines have been told that 2 of these tugs should be at these 3 ports at all times, 24/7. Doesn't matter if it's a mega ship or not. Any cruise ship should have this protection for its passengers. 1.3 million passengers are expected this year to sail to Alaska. The cruise lines are resisting. The Coast Guard has been convinced by either the cruise lines or political pressure from above. Remember, there are a ton of lobbyists in Juneau affecting those politicians, and there are an unbelievable number of lobbyists for the cruise lines in Washington affecting those guys who oversee the Coast Guard. And so there's all kinds of rules in place to protect cruise lines from over-regulation, the so-called, the Obama effect, where, Obama is affecting everything. Well, these regulations it doesn't matter who the president is. It doesn't matter if it's Lyndon Baines Johnson, or if it's Kennedy, or if it's Nixon, or if it's Gerald Ford or Donald Trump. It doesn't matter. If you don't have what the pilots are asking for, these are the guys in charge of these ships. They're the ones begging for this, and they're being ignored, and they're not getting what they want. It's got to make you wonder who is calling the shots and why. I know the answer why. It's simple. It's not overregulation. It hasn't got anything to do with overregulation. It's called money, dollars, buckaroos. It's a dollar issue, and it's a calculated risk by the cruise lines to say our ships are just fine the way they are. They can maneuver on a dime anywhere they go. We won't have an issue. The reality is, when the issue occurs, it usually occurs in less than ideal conditions. Windy days, heavy seas, limited visibility, and then we have what's known as the X factor, and that is when engines conk out, radar systems are not working properly, GPS tracking systems are defective. There's issues, all kinds of little things. We didn't know this was going to happen. We never saw this before. Yeah, the X factor. And if you haven't got every single dotted T crossed for safety, including having on standby 2 70-ton tugs to come at a moment's notice to rescue you, and in the case of this little stretch of water, I'm talking about 2 miles from downtown Ketchikan, 2-3 miles away is where it is. It's right there. The tugs can be there in 10 minutes, 15 minutes if necessary. The tugs should actually be escorting in and out all of these cruise ships, just to give you that little extra, of protection. Not being done. Not a single tug in the region capable of handling this workload. Got to make you wonder. As I say, it's just me. I made a video about it. I invite you to watch it. I invite you to comment on it. What are your thoughts? I invite your thoughts here. I, as a insurance guy, if I were the insurance company for these cruise liners, I'd be telling them, hey, look, I'll give you insurance for your cruise ship, your $1 billion cruise ship with 5,000 paying passengers that could cost me $10 billion in liability. I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll give you insurance. Yeah. You come into the port of Seattle where they have those tugboats at the ready, and they got the nice wide open harbor, and it's all sheltered. You bring your ship in there, your insurance rate will be very reasonable, very low. But you want to bring that $1 billion cruise ship and 6,000 lives into the Straits of Alaska and start negotiating these tight, narrow passages in heavy, windy days, I'll insure you up to 10 knots of wind. Over 10 knots, you're on your own, buddy. You're on your own. No insurance, nothing. I'm not covering you. And the wind speed will be monitored by the Coast Guard. It'll be done through satellite. The insurance company will have the exact winds everywhere it is. But if it reaches a certain level and over, you're on your own. All bets are off. I can tell you, cruise liners will think twice about not having the safety feature that these pilots are begging for. You got to wonder, how in the world is this happening? I don't know how an insurance company, like I say, the guy who's in charge of the insurance policy that signed off on this one, I don't know how that person sleeps at night. I don't know. There's 1.3 million people that might be exposed to a disaster at any time in very tight conditions. This is just Alaska. We've got, of course, cruises around the world that go into the Norwegian fjords, and they go through across the Atlantic, across the Pacific, and the Caribbean. Of course, we see it all the time. We know all about it all the time. But I wonder about that. Last night, I just want to mention this too. I did see this last night. The Anthem of the Seas, Royal Caribbean, they did the smart thing last night. They did a very smart thing. The ship was returning to New York City, and she was scheduled to arrive into New York this morning at Bayonne, New Jersey, just outside of New York. But the captain and the crew, they knew, along with the folks in Royal Caribbean headquarters, they knew that today were going to be some very nasty winds, wind warnings, gale force wind warnings, high seas off the coast of New York. And they decided to step on the gas with that ship 24 hours plus ago, if not longer. And they made a fast track return to Bayonne, New Jersey. They got that ship in there last night at about 6 or 7 o'clock Eastern time. Just at the end of daylight, I believe is how they did it. They got that ship into port, and it spent the night in port in Bayonne, so that today they didn't have to cope with these ridiculous weather conditions. That is a smart move that cruise lines make. I tip my cap to all cruise lines that operate safely. Absolutely. What kind of gets me is when a cruise liner knowingly leaves a port like New York City, heads south directly into a major storm, or heads north back to New York City to make the scheduled landing time, knowing that they're going to go through a massive blizzard and massively dangerous seas. That drives me up the wall. I don't know how cruise lines survive the litigation. They fight it all the time. I just know how they do it. But this action that they pulled off last night, kudos to the crew of the Anthem of the Seas. Kudos to Royal Caribbean for making the call and saying, yes, Captain, that's a good idea. Get that ship in the Bayonne tonight and avoid the mess. Let the folks stay on the ship. They'll stay on it. They'll sleep on it tonight. They can eat. They can use the sauna. They can whatever. We'll close the overhead, sliding roof for the pool and all that. Yeah, be great. They won't have to get off the ship until their scheduled time the next day. But we're not going to subject them to this nasty weather if we don't have to. Here in Alaska, like I said, the brochures tell us how beautiful it is, how smooth the waters are, but they can be nasty as well. And these pilots, I think they know what they're talking about. I really trust these guys. They're not dominated by any one entity or any one industry. These guys are there for public safety. It's their heads on the line if they're involved in a mishap of a ship that they're commanding inside these waters. And I think whatever they want, they should get it. Shouldn't be an issue. Anyway, there you have it. That's my take on today's cruise news. We have 22,093 subscribers on the channel. We're approaching 22,100. Fantastic. If you've never been here before, say hi to me. Tell me where you're watching me from. What's your weather like today? What's your high temperature today? I've got some trivia questions lined up for my traditional Saturday 2 o'clock show. I'm looking forward to starting those off. And I'd love to find out if any of you have any comments about what's going on, anything you want to tell me. Anything you want to ask me, please do so. Say hi to me. Tell me where you're watching from. What's your high temperature today? Roland Tucker said hi to me. Bruce, our cruise is in 225 days, leaving on the Bliss from New York, December the 1st. Are there anyone also on this cruise here in Montreal, rain and cold? He kind of wants to know if anyone else is going to be on that cruise with him. Jeremy G, hi everybody. It's a pleasant 76 here in Rancho Cucamonga. I just got called into work, but I'll try to join you later. Right on, Jeremy. Way to go, buddy. Sylvan Forest, cold, wet, flooding, and miserable in Montreal. I lived in Point Claire for 50 years. Now living in South Florida. Don't miss Montreal one bit. Best of luck with all that. Paul Wilson, howdy, everybody. Tom Henry, hi there, Sylvan Forest. And everyone, it's nice here in Richmond. It's 69 degrees and sunny. Fantastic, Tom. Welcome, sir. Sylvan Forest, hi, Bruce. 84 in Delray Beach, sunny, slight breeze, too early. Slight breeze, too early for a cigar and libation at this point. Thumbs ups, everybody. Hit subscribe and notifications. Show Bruce some appreciation. We got 17 thumbs up so far. Thank you, everybody. I appreciate that. Saturday is always a quiet kind of a day, but it's nice to see the number of you here to see me today. Tom Henry, Bruce, I got a care package on the way to you. Postage was 26 bucks. Ouch. Yikes. It's not cheap sending packages to me in Canada. It's just ridiculous. Tom Henry, we need a red flyer wagon to be parked on the Idaho border to deliver the package to Bruce. Sylvan, my wife crocheted a blanket for her sister in Nova Scotia once. 42 bucks shipping on that damn box. Next time, I'll fly to Nova Scotia and deliver it myself just for a few bucks more. Unbelievable. Shipping is a killer. I hear you there, Sylvan. Tom Henry, I asked how long it would take, and the clerk said it depends on how long customs holds the package. 2 to 3 weeks. It's crazy. Kathy Hennessy, hi, everybody. Happy Easter. Paul Lucas, hello, everybody. 47, raining in Virginia. Let's see here. Sylvan is saying we got a good storm last night. No damage. We needed the rain badly, though. Everyone's saying hi to everybody else. Ashley Kuhlman, hello from Missouri. Hi, Ashley from Missouri. How are you? Welcome to the show. I'm glad you're here. Are you near St. Louis? Where are you at? What's your high temperature today? Paul Wilson, I'll be parked in 9 miles. Then I can text. Right on, Paul. Debbie Manuel, hi, everybody. Hope everyone's having a great day. Debbie, thank you so much for your contribution today to my channel on my PayPal donate button. You are so kind to our channel. It's just fantastic. Jennifer is out at the moment. When she gets back, I'll let her in on what's going on. She'll be thrilled. Wonderful. Paul Lucas, hello, Debbie. Sylvan, local car dealership ad just ran. Boring. I already own 2 cars. Oh, my God. The aliens are emptying your chocolate box of chocolates, Bruce. Tomorrow's Easter chocolate day. Woohoo. We do what we can. Who else is here? Paul Callahan. Hi, Bruce and friends. Hi, Paul. How are you? Welcome to the show. Cool Jazz from New York is here. How you doing, Cool Jazz? I'm looking at Royal Princess right now, Tom. Says Cool Jazz. Tom Henry, Paul Lucas, keep that rain on your end of the state, please. It's very nice here today. He says, that's what I'm wondering, Tom. I'd like to share it with you, Tom. We've had enough of this rain. I'd like to get rid of it. Okay, what else? Who else is here? Cat Rose is here. Hi, Cat Rose. Linda Lou. Hello, Linda Lou. She says the Three Stooges are all here. Who else is here? Cool Jazz. More rain means more grass growing, more weeds for Tom to kill with that weed eater he bought. Is that a big ass weed eater he's got? I don't know. Right on. Tom Henry, I think you should hire somebody for that. Really? I don't think you should do it. You should hire somebody. Tom Henry, Paul Lucas, I just checked the radar in your area. Looks like a lot of rain for a while. Oh, man, that's crazy. Who else is here? Catching through everybody, saying hi to everybody here. That old Biddy is here from St. Louis. Hi, everybody from St. Louis. Hope you're having a great day. Thank you, old Biddy. Welcome back. Let's hear. Do you get the feeling that Bruce is chatting away and we're having our own conversation? Cool Jazz? Yeah, that's kind of what happens from time to time. What can I say? Folks watching the rerun are paying attention to me. Those are here alive or what, talking to each other. It's all good. Welcome to the social hangout called Traveling with Bruce. Glad you're all here having a good time. Patricia Williams, what about the ban, Bruce? What about the ban on Carnival? I can only tell you, Patricia Williams, that between now and now and June, so that's in the next 5-6 weeks, we will be talking about it a lot. But until June, we cannot tell you what will happen for sure, because it is in June that the federal judge has called into her courtroom the chairman of the board and top executives of Carnival and they're going to have a little chat about their violations of their plea agreement that they've been doing here. And the reports in the media are terrible. Stories are coming out almost every day now from all kinds of publications, whether it's newspapers, magazines, and television stations, radio stations, podcasts, YouTube channels, about how often Carnival has been caught red-handed breaking these plea agreements for dumping illegally in the oceans. And I don't know what's going to happen. I really don't, Patricia. We're going to find out how far the judge is willing to go to teach Carnival a lesson as to what's going on. And this could be the first of several sanctions. I have no idea. This is running the gamut, Patricia. What's going to happen to cruisers? We're talking about 1,100,000 cruises a month that start and end in U.S. ports. That's Alaska cruises and Mexico cruises, South American cruises, Caribbean cruises, Canadian American cruises, transatlantic cruises, you name it. This could be a real problem, and we'll have to see how this plays out. Patricia, trust me, I'll be following this story. Any updates, I'll let everybody in on it as far as I know. Tom Henry, well, if Royal Princess has maneuvering issues, we can say we told you so. Tom Henry, Cool Jazz saying, Tom Henry, I think all the sail away cabins are gone on the Encore. Royal has been refueled as we speak, Tom, says Cool Jazz. Let's see. Cat Rose says, I think the cruise ships are getting too tall. And Royal is scheduled to come to Vancouver May the 11th, says BC. That's right. 19 times they're going into the Inside Passage this year. That's how many times the Royal Princess will be in Alaska, going up and back. It only takes one, and I just shudder to think what the insurance company is thinking. Tom Henry, Brittany, where are you? I don't know if Brittany's going to join us today. She sent me a message saying she may or may not be here today, depending on what's going on. Let's see here. Cool Jazz says Professor Bruce should be using one of these ships over here for illustration purposes. I keep using my hands all the time. Let's go here. Tom Henry, FedEx should be delivering the first items from our cruise Park West today. Fantastic. Okay, what else is going on? Roger Leonard is here. Tom Henry, we passed at 7:30 on April the 9th. I got info from the bridge officer. Who else is here today? The BC saying, doing well, Cool Jazz. Beautiful day today. How are you doing? Let's see here. Who else is saying hi to who? Let me just catch up here because I got a zillion messages coming through here. Nathaniel Brown, rain, 42 degrees in Atlanta. Welcome, Nathaniel. Jeff Bros. Hey, Bruce, it's a warm 65, sunny here in Springfield, Missouri. Right on, Jeff. Welcome back, buddy. Linda Lou, hi, Nathaniel. Who else have I got here? I'm just catching up to everybody so I can do trivia. We're ready. I'm up to speed. Everyone's talking to everybody else. I'm ready to do trivia. If you guys don't want to talk about what I've talked about today, that's all cool with me. 38 of you are here. 19 thumbs ups. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Debbie Emanuel, for your contribution to my show today. Steaming Bean, hey, Big B, what happened to your plant? Did Jen feed it Killex? Oh, the plant used to sit here, but with all my crap on here, we've moved the plant over there. We've repotted it, and it's quite happy. It's doing very, very well. So no worries, the steamer. The plant is doing just fine, but it needed more sunshine, and it needed more room to maneuver, and I needed more room to handle my my area here. So that's what's going on there. Nothing sinister. It's all good. All right. Let's see what we can do here for trivia. Are you ready to go with trivia? Let's get trivia started. I've got one here to start the ball rolling, and we'll see just how good you guys are on this one. Double check my messages. Thank you, steamer. Oh, ho, 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 and a bottle of rum. Woo, says Linda Lou. Here we go. Here's your first trivia question for Saturday's show, April 19th. Can you name the shortest named countries by each letter? Take a letter of the alphabet, like the letter A. What country is the shortest named country, starting with A, starting with B, starting with C? Any country you want to give me, short named country, I'll tell you whether or not is the shortest named country for that letter from A to Z. Let's see what you can do. Good luck, everybody, on Driving with Bruce. Just give me one answer for each submission, and no cheating on Google. Happy day, everybody. Steaming Beans right on it. Cuba, letter C, gotta be Cuba. Yes, sir. Chad and Cuba, as a matter of fact, are 4 letters long, and that would be the shortest country with the letter C right there. Steaming Bean, what about Aruba? Aruba, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 letters. You know, Aruba would normally work, but I think Aruba is actually a territory of the, is it the Danish government or the Netherlands government? I'm not sure. So it's not its own standalone country. And so it doesn't qualify for the letter A. How about that? But there's another country with 6 letters that qualifies, if you can figure it out. Steamy Bean. What about Brazil? Brazil. That is 6 letters. I have one that's 5 letters. So Brazil is too long. China for the letter C. No, that's too long, and we've already done Chad. It's 4 letters. Let's see. Cuba came in. That is definitely correct. Paul Wilson, USA, laughing out loud, not working. Initials aren't going to help you. Zambovia, Nathaniel saying, nice try, Zimbabwe. Paul Williams laughing out loud. Tom Henry or U.S. Linda Lou, Malta for the letter M. Nope, there's a country with only 4 letters. Malta has 5. Azures, not working steamer. Stefan, Dutch. Nathaniel Brown, Czech Republic, too many letters. Any other countries from A to Z with short lettered countries? Paul Wilson, that works, Tom. I like that. Cool Jazz, Abaco, Steamy Bean, D-Mark. No. Roger Leonard, Zaire. No, not Zaire. Stefan, Mali. Yeah, Mali works. M-A-L-I. That's one of them. Maui. All right. Peru. Debbie is coming in. Debbie Moser. Hi, Debbie. Yep, Peru is definitely a 4-letter for letter P. Iran, the letter I for Iran. Yep, Iran or Iraq would work for the letter I. Absolutely, 4 letters. There's four of them gone now. Need 1 for every letter. I need a letter B, the letter D, the letter E, the letter F. What can we do? Denmark, by the way, is correct. I'm just teasing you guys. Denmark is correct for the shortest D country. Nauru for the letter N. Yep, Nauru, Niger, Nepal. They are all correct answers for the letter N. Japan for the J. Yep, Japan. 5 letters. It's the shortest J country. Vanuatu. Yes, Vanuatu and Vietnam. 7 letters each for the V country. Bali, that is not a country unto itself. It's part of the Indonesia, actually. Oman for the letter O. Yes, that is the only country with the letter O that is the shortest, 4 letters. Egypt for the letter E. Yes, 5 letters long. Egypt, absolutely. Fiji for the letter F. Absolutely right. Fiji, 4 letters long. I'm still looking for G's. H, K, L, Q, R, S, T, U, Y, and Z. I'm looking for the letter B as well to come on in here. Here comes some more. Uruguay. Nope, that's not the shortest. Kenya for the letter K. Yep. Kenya at 5 letters is the shortest K country. Tahiti. Nope, not for the letter T. There's one shorter. Ghana, G-A-N-A or G-H-A-N-A. Ghana, yes, G-H-A-N-A and Gabon are the 2 G's. We'll take that. Qatar, yes, the country Qatar, Q-A-T-A-R. Haiti, H-A-I-T-I for H. Yep. We're looking for the letter A, B, L, R, S, T, U, Y, and Z. Those are the last ones. Haiti, we have Debbie. Oh, dang, trivia already started. What do I get for doing laundry during TWB? Debbie, you can't do laundry during TWB. Oh, come on. You're going to miss me saying thank you so much. Nathaniel, Samoa. Samoa. Yes, the letter S. Samoa, Spain, Sudan, or Syria. Any of those would have worked for the letter S. Yemen for the letter Y. Absolutely right. Latvia for the letter L. Nope, there's one with only 4 letters. Zimbabwe, no. Tonga, no. I have a letter T. I have one with 4 letters, and THIA doesn't qualify. India for the letter I. We've already done India. It's Iran and Iraq. Debbie, man, we tried to stall, but Bruce skipped a couple of comments. That's right. That's right. I just the inner chats I didn't bother reading today. Cool Jazz, the letter G for Greece. No, we already have Gabon and Ghana. Greece is too long. Laos, L-A-O-S. That's right. The letter L, Laos. Only 4 letters. I need the letter A, the letter B, the letter R, T, U, and Z. Those are the ones I need. Debbie's going, thanks, Thomas. The letters A, B, R, T, U, and Z will finish off this quiz for the shortest named country by each letter. Gandhi. Nice try, Paul Wilson. Nice try. Palau for the letter P. I don't need the letter P. We have Peru. Vanuatu, we already have the letter V. Vanuatu was correct. We need A, B, we need R, T, U, and Z. What countries' names begin with those letters that are the shortest in the group? Not Brazil. Nope, Brazil is 6 letters. I have one for 5 letters beginning with a B. Beginning with an A, I have a 6-letter country. With the letter R, I have 2 countries with 6 letters. Letter T, I have a 4-letter country. The letter U, I have a 6-letter country. And the letter Z, I have a 6-letter country. Zambia, cool jazz, right on, buddy. Zambia is 6 letters long. That's the letter Z right there. Bahrain, no, too long. Austria, too long. Angola, bingo, steamer. That is 6 letters long, and the letter A is gone. I need the letter B, the letter R, the letter T, the letter U. What countries start with those letters? Rwanda, yes. Russia or Rwanda would have worked for the letter R. Well done, cool jazz. Uganda, well done. The letter U is 6 letters long. Nathaniel, you got it. Thank you. Dubai is not a country, it's a city. The letter B, the letter T. Those are the last 2 to go. The letter B, the letter T. Trying to think about where they both are. For some reason, I'm going to say Africa, but there's something about the letter B that's bugging me. Dubai was the last guess. We'll look for a couple more seconds. Otherwise, I'll just give them up to you, and we'll be done with them. Rome. the country of Rome. The letter B is Benin, B-E-N-I-N. The letter T is Togo, T-O-G-O. 4 letters long. Those are the shortest countries by letter name, starting with Angola, Benin, Chad or Cuba, Denmark, Egypt, Fiji, Gabon or Ghana, Haiti, Iran or Iraq, Japan, Kenya, Laos, Mali, Niger, Nepal, Nauru for the N's, Oman, Peru, Qatar, Russia, Rwanda for the R's, Samoa, Spain, Sudan, Syria for the S's, Togo, Uganda, Vanuatu, Vietnam for the V's, Yemen, and Zambia. Those are the shortest country names by letter. Well done. All right. Let's continue that game. 6-letter cities in the United States. Tell me the most populated 6-letter cities in America. Only the USA. The cities in the US, 6 letters long, that are the largest. Let's see how you guys do on this one. Cheers to everybody from TWB Traveling with Bruce, saying cheers and welcome to the weekend. Hope you're having a good one today. 36 people are here. 22 thumbs ups have come in. Thank you, everybody. The Vatican, here we go. Austin, Texas. Yes, sir. Number 2, Austin, the 14th largest city in America at 790,000, second largest in this quiz. 6 letters long, each city in the USA. What cities in the United States are 6 letters long? And not New York, Linda Lou, that's right. Not Miami, steamer. It's only 5 letters. Dallas, Debbie Manuel, absolutely. Dallas, 1.19 million in the corporate area of Dallas, 9th largest city in the United States. Well done, Debbie. That's the biggest one with 6 letters. Debbie Moser had it too. Newark, New Jersey, cool jazz, Newark. Yep, 62nd largest city in America, 277,000 people. Denver, I'll take Denver. Denver, 26th largest city in America, 600,000 people. Who else? Pueblo. I don't think Pueblo is an American city. I don't think so. Denver, we got here. Denver, Stefan. Thank you, Stefan. Took away one of the E's and made it a 6-letter Denver instead of a Denver. Oh my gosh. What other cities? I got a city in Texas. I got a Massachusetts city, Arizona, California, Illinois, Ohio, Texas, North Carolina, Texas, California, Washington State, Illinois, California, Louisiana, Alabama, Oregon. I got all kinds of states here that have 6-letter cities. Does Zambia beat Zaire? Zaire is no longer the name of the country. It used to be Zaire, but it's no longer called Zaire. That's why it didn't work. Boston, cool jazz. Yeah, 22nd city in America, 617,000 people. Akron, Ohio, A-K-R-O-N. I think that's only 5 letters. Your short one, Roger Leonard, never mind. Steaming Bean, Chico, not big enough. Roger, it's all good. Camden in New Jersey. Camden. Does Camden work? No, it's not in the top 20 with 6 letters of length. Paul Wilson. Yes, there is Pueblo, Colorado, but it's just not the largest. There you go. Well done there, Paul. I knew you know your stuff. You're being a driver, but you're right on the population side. Fresno, Linda Lou. Yes, Fresno, 28th largest city in America, 494,000 people. Mobile, yeah, Mobile. Alabama, I believe, 113th largest city in America, 195,000 people. There was a time Mobile, Alabama was one of the top 20 cities in America early on, but not anymore. Durham, D-U-R-H-A-M. Yes, Durham, 80th largest city in America, 228,000 people. El Paso, Texas, that's right, 19th largest city, 649,000. Buffalo with 1 F, Buffalo. Steamer, not big enough. That's what she said. Oh no, Debbie Moser, Queens, not working for us. Oh my gosh. Durham, we have Dayton, D-A-Y-T-O-N. Nathaniel Brown, Dayton. Dayton, any of the Daytons. I have no Dayton big enough to work on this quiz, unfortunately. Eureka. Eureka is not large enough to work in this quiz. Elmira, there's an interesting town name, other than Elmira, Ontario, but even that one wouldn't be big enough. Elmira, USA, if there is one, it's not big enough. Steamer, Debbie Mail, she's smiling. Nathaniel Brown, Ithaca, New York. Ithaca is not on this list, not big enough. Oh my God, laughing a lot. Steamer, Linda Lou's laughing. Albany, New York. Albany, A-L-B-A-N-Y. That's 6 letters, isn't it? Albany, New York. And I'm looking for Albany, New York, and I cannot find it. It is not large enough to count in the top 20. Even the capital city of New York State doesn't work. Tacoma, Washington. Tacoma is here, 101st largest city in America, 198,000 people in Washington. Tacoma works. I'm still looking for a city in Arizona, a city in Colorado, another one in Ohio, a city in Texas, another one in Texas, a California city, an Illinois city, another California city, an Oregon city, and an Arizona city. Haven't got them yet. Still looking. Queens coming in again. Queens is not a city unto itself. It's a borough of New York. It does not matter. Doesn't count. Tucson, Arizona. There you go. Tucson, Arizona, 27th largest city in America, 520,000 people. What about Colorado, Ohio, Texas, California, Illinois? There's 3 California cities alone that I'm looking for. Yakima, Y-A-K, Yakima. Haven't got Yakima here, sorry. Oxnard, California. Yes, 109th largest city, 197,899. It's in this quiz. Oxnard. Toledo, Ohio. Yep, number 60 in America at 287,000 people. Yep, Toledo counts. Yo, Bruce says Jim Jackson. Jim Jackson, the quiz is this. Name the most populous 6-letter cities in the United States of America. That's what we're looking for right now. We've already got Dallas, Austin, El Paso, Boston, Denver, Tucson, Fresno, Toledo, Newark, Durham, Tacoma, Oxford, and Mobile. I'm looking for cities in Colorado, Texas, California, Illinois, Oregon, and Arizona. I'm still looking for cities in these states. Bakersfield, bring that down to 6 letters. You got her made. Sorry. Jim Jackson, Arlington, that's not 6 letters long. It's a little long. Nathaniel Orange, O-R-A-N-G-E, Orange. That's enough letters, but no, not big enough a town to make the top 20 in America. El Paso, we've done it. Tokyo, sorry, can't do Tokyo. Not working on this quiz, sorry. Who else have we got? Oh my goodness. Looking for cities in the USA. Okay, Colorado starts with the letter A. Texas, I need a city starting with the letter L, 6 letters long. Texas with the letter I. California, the letter I. Illinois, the letter A. Oregon, the letter E. And Arizona, the letter P. Ithaca, Urbana. Not working. Toledo, we've already done Toledo. Still looking for cities across the U.S. Colorado with the letter A, Texas with the letter L, Texas with the letter I, California with the letter I, Illinois the letter A, Oregon the letter E, and Arizona the letter P. These are your hints. Laredo, Aurora. Yes, Aurora, Colorado. 325,000 people, 50th largest city in America. I need a city in Texas. The first letter is L. The last letter is O. In Texas, the first letter is I. The last letter is G. California, the first letter is I. The last letter is E. Illinois, the first letter is A. The last letter is A. As a matter of fact, Aurora, someone just guessed Aurora. Linda Lou, I'm giving you another one. Aurora, Illinois. You got Aurora, Colorado, and Aurora, Illinois. 197,000 people. Well done. Irving just came in. That's Irving, Texas. Yes. 89th largest city in America. Thank you, Debbie Moser. 216,000 people. Hello, everybody. Dylan LaRue. How you doing, buddy? Irvine, California. Yes. 91st largest city at 212,000 people. Well done, Cool Jazz. Laredo, Steamer. Yes, Laredo. It's Laredo. Well done there. I'll take it. 236,000. 35th largest in the USA. We have two to go. The city out of Oregon starts with the letter E, ends in the letter E. City in Arizona begins with the letter P, ends in the letter A. The last two cities, 6 letters long, each one. Paul Wilson, what else is large enough in Colorado besides Pueblo? Keisha Ladell. Hello, Bruce. Hi, Keisha. Cool Jazz. Ugh. Oh, Tom. 2 to go. 1 in Oregon, 1 in Arizona, and I'm about to give them up for you. Here's Eugene. Well done. Way to go, BC. 151st largest city in the U.S. 156,000 people. And Peoria, there it is. Peoria, Arizona. 159th largest city in the USA. 154,000 people. You did the quiz. It's all done. You got it done. Madeira didn't make the list. Sorry, it didn't make the list, Debbie. Here we go. That's the largest cities in the U.S. that are 6 letters long. Start with Dallas, Austin, El Paso, Boston, Denver, Tucson, Fresno, Aurora, Toledo, Newark, Laredo, Durham, Irving, Irvine, Tacoma, Aurora, Oxnard, Mobile, Eugene, Peoria. There are 2 Auroras, 1 in Colorado, 1 in Illinois. There is that quiz out of the way, completed. Well done, everybody. Let's see. All righty, here we go. This one should get you going. Can you guys tell me what countries of the world received the most U.S. foreign aid in 2006? Now, this is 13 years ago. This changes from time to time, but it's not changing that much. What countries of the world received the most foreign aid from America? Fire away. I'm looking for the top 17. Let's see. Sandra Cole, fellow travelers, I have a friend moving from Philadelphia to Australia. Want to give her a gift. Can she use while flying? Any suggestions? Those eye shades that, they put the eye things on with the elastic around your head. Those are really good. Help her sleep, and then she'll use it thereafter. Fantastic. Jim Jackson, late for the party. Welcome, Jim Jackson. Sylvan, Haiti, the country of Haiti, Bruce. Yep, they are definitely receiving $163 million in aid. Linda Lou, what about the country of China? Do they receive foreign aid? No, they don't receive foreign aid from the United States. Robert Scott, what about France? Does France receive? No, France does not receive foreign aid from the United States. Mali, M-A-L-I, Mali. Nope, they're not in the top 17 for aid. Susan R., Israel, number 1 country for foreign aid. Israel, 2.5 billion a year in 06. Debbie Manuel, so not thrilled to see these results, laughing out loud. Paul Wilson, don't worry, Jim, you're not too late. Robert Scott, Puerto Rico, it's not a country, it's part of the USA. Linda Lou, Mexico, the country of Mexico for foreign aid. Nope, not in the top 17. Nigeria, are they in the top 17? No, they're not. Yemen, is Yemen in the top 17? Nope, they're not in there either. What countries receive the most foreign aid from America? Jordan is a country. Yep, $461 million. Yep, that's number 5 on the list. Jordan, very friendly to the U.S. Who else have we got going here? Waiting for more results. What countries received the most foreign aid from the United States of America in 2006? Paul Wugas going, doesn't know. He's thinking, he's wondering. I'm looking for countries in Africa, I'm looking for countries in the Mideast. I'm looking for countries in South America too. Let's see here, Saudi Arabia. No, they don't receive foreign aid. No, they don't need money from America. Afghanistan, in 2006, does not show. Linda Liu, Iran, in 2006, Iran was not receiving foreign aid from the United States. Ghana, the country of Ghana, Ghana, nope, not coming in from the USA. Switzerland, laughing out loud. Kenya, yep, number 6 in the world, number 6 from the USA, 213 million. Ethiopia, yes, number 10, I think it is, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, number 10, $145 million for Ethiopia. Brazil, no, they're doing well. They don't need foreign aid from the United States, no. Nigeria, nope, not getting foreign aid. Kuwait, the country of Kuwait, nope, they're quite wealthy too. Ivory Coast, nope, not showing on this list. Uganda, little too corrupt, I guess. They're not getting help from the United States. Yemen, we've done. Honduras, not showing. Tanzania, no, Honduras was not in the top 17. They might have been getting aid, but they're not in the top 17. Tanzania, nope. Syria, nope. Namibia, nope. Zimbabwe, nope. Too corrupt. Hot off the YouTube news, Don says Carnival is returning to Antigua. That is old news, Tom Henry. That's a week old. Sylvan Forest, Congo. The country of Congo, no. Uganda, nope, too corrupt. Senegal is not getting foreign aid from the USA. Nigeria, no. Somalia, nope, they're not. Too many warlords. They're not getting any help. South Africa, nope, they're not getting help either. The Ukraine, yes, 115 million in aid. Looks like the 13th largest country. Pakistan, yep, number 3, $698 million in aid going to Pakistan. Lebanon, no. Let's see here, Lebanon. If they keep accepting aid from Iran, they're not getting aid from the Americans. Lower Slobovia, South Korea. Debbie Manuel wants to know. South Korea does not need handouts from the United States of America. They're rather wealthy. Malawi, nope. Colombia, yep, 558 million, number 4 overall. Still looking for the second country, the 9th country, and then 11, 12, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, or 17 or so. Still looking for a bunch here. Colombia, India does not need help, but they get 94 million in aid. I guess that must be medical aid of some kind. Tom Henry, that news is so old. You left and came back from your cruise. Laughing out loud, says Cool Jazz. Stefan, I have no idea what that means. Nathaniel, Jordan, we've done it. Uganda, we tried. Egypt, Bobby Green, yes, Egypt, number 2. $1.8 billion in 06 in aid from America, mainly military aid. Do they need that? Gotta wonder. They could use maybe democracy aid. I don't know. Just, crazy. Tom Henry, I have been out of the touch. What is Don excuse? What's Don excuse? Paul Wilgus, laughing out loud, cool. Jim Jackson, Singapore for aid. Singapore is so wealthy they could aid America. They don't need any help. Ukraine, we've done. I'm looking for a country in Asia. I'm looking for 1, 2 in South America. I'm looking for 1 in Africa now. I'm looking for Europe. And I'm looking for another Europe, and I'm looking for an Asia country as well. All right, Algeria. Nope. Don been cruising. That's his excuse, I guess. Sudan. No. Did Bruce put out a vid on the return of Carnival? Did Bruce put out a video on the return of Carnival? Return from what, Tom? I don't know what you're talking about. Baller for Life 24. Nepal. No, sir. No, not Nepal. Cool, Jesse spoke about it. Debbie Moser, Sri Lanka. Nope. Sudan, no. Burma, no. Singapore has the highest ratio of millionaires. That's right. Singapore is very wealthy. No, I'm looking for a country in Asia that is the highest country in the world for Muslims. Has the most Muslims of any country in the world. Keisha, Vietnam. No, they're not getting aid from the U.S. Cambodia. No, they're not either. Ethiopia, I think we did already. I think we did Ethiopia, didn't we? Yeah, we did Ethiopia. Argentina, no, they don't need help from America. Indonesia, there it is. Indonesia, the country with the most Muslims, 158 million of aid, probably medical, for Indonesia. Bangladesh, yes, the 10th or the 17th, 49 million, probably medical for vaccinations and so on. Bruce scares me sometimes. He can't keep up with return of Carnival to Antigua. Like I said, I did that story a week ago. That's old news. Nina Frank, Indonesia, we did that. Paraguay, Bobby Green, no sir, not here. Still looking for one South American country. I'm looking for maybe two. An African country, a European country, and another European country. And then that'll do it. I'll have to give these up to you, though. I think Paraguay, Venezuela, nope. Neither, not even those, no. Peru, 133 million of aid. Bolivia, 122 million. Liberia, 89. Russia, 52 million in aid for Russia. Hello, is that crazy or what? Bosnia Herzegovina, 51 million. When I saw the Russian answer, I couldn't believe it. I couldn't. Russia gets aid from America. 50 odd million bucks. It's not all. It's a drop in the bucket. It must be for vaccinations or something in real out of the way places. I have no idea what it's for. This is as of 06. It could have been discontinued by now. I have no idea, folks. I just mentioned it. Anyway, there you go. Those are the countries that receive aid from America. Israel, Egypt, Pakistan, Colombia, Jordan, Kenya, Haiti, Indonesia, Ethiopia, Peru, Bolivia, Ukraine, India, Liberia, Russia, Bosnia, Herzegovina, and Bangladesh. Those are the top 17 recipients of aid from the USA in 2006. Interesting list. Tell me the countries of the world that have produced the most pears as of 2008. Who grew the most pears in the world? Who is known as a pear producer in the globe? The top pear producers, 20 of them. Fire away with your best answers. Pears. We're talking pears, not peaches. We're talking pears. Mixing it up on you. Who is producing pears in the world for human consumption? What are the countries making the most pears? Fire away your guesses. Who is growing pears out there? Here we go. They're coming in. Mexico and Canada are being guessed right off the get-go and the go-get. Canada does not even rank in the top 20, yet we produce pears up here. Mexico, I can't find Mexico right now. Can't find it. Who else are they guessing? My son is enjoying thanks for Saturday fun, says Keisha. Why not, Keisha? Nathaniel, what about Spain, Bruce? España. Yeah, 557,000 tons. It's a lot. It's metric tons. 558,000 metric tons. Spain is the world's 4th largest producer of pears. Spain is good for something. Steamer, China. Yeah, number 1, China. 13.6 million metric tons of pears, by far the biggest producer of pears. No one is close to China. They're hungry over there. How about that? The United States, Debbie Moser, number 2 in the world for pear production. 13.6 million for China, 789,000 for the United States. Approximately 4.5% of the total of China, and America is number 2. Unbelievable how much China grows. Steamer is thinking Japan for pear production. You got it, Steamer. Looks like they're number 9 at 326,000 tons. Paul Wilgus, Iran, the country of Iran for pear production. Number 20 in the world, 115,000 tons. Not a lot, but they produce a lot of pears over there. Iran is a pear producer too. USA, we got Peru. Is Peru in the top 20? Nope, Peru is not in the top 20 for pear production. Guatemala, Nathaniel. Guatemala, not in the top 20. Russia is being guessed. I do not see Russia in any of the results. Sorry, Keisha. How about India then? India. Yep, India, 200,000 metric tons, 11th most in the world for pear production. Baller for life. Turkey, the country Turkey, yeah, 355,000 tons. Looks like about 7th place. Brasilia, in Brazil, I do not show Brazil in the top 20 for pear production. Argentina, yep, number 5 in the world, 520,000 tons. Colombia, nope, they're not in that group. Honduras for pear production is not here. Nope. Ecuador in South America. Ecuador, nope, I don't have Ecuador. Norway. What about Norway, Bruce? Do they produce pears up there? They don't show it here. Italia, yeah, the 3rd highest pear producer in the world is India. Behind China, the USA comes India, 770,000 tons. They're only 19,000 tons behind America, showing you they produce a lot of pears considering how small they are compared to the USA. In Italy is number 3 globally. I'm still looking for countries in Asia, Africa, Europe. Where else? South America. I need countries in all those continents for pear production. Let's see here. Do I have to start giving you hints? Looking at Ecuador, Norway, Italy. Those are the last 3 that came in. I still need about 9 more countries to make this list work out. Who else we got here? South Africa, correct. South Africa, number 8, 337,000 tons of pears from South Africa. I still need another African country to complete Africa. I need Asia countries. I need European countries. What is pear production? No, not pear. I'm talking P-E-A-R, the pear you eat. Pears, like peaches, pears, and plums. Pears. Bhutan is a guess. Nope, Bhutan doesn't work. Costa Rica. Nope, not pear producing in Costa Rica. I guess too much rain, too warm. I guess you need some cool weather a little bit here. Morocco. No, Morocco not working. France, the country of France. Yes, 156,000 tons. Looks like it's about the 16th largest pear producer in the world. France, we got France going. Fantastic. I need South America. I need Asia. I need an Oceania country as well. Australia, there it is, my Oceania country. Stefan and Baller got Australia, 17th largest producer of pears, 130,000 of them. Germany just came in for Europe. Don't have Germany here. Argentina is for a South American guest. May have done that already. It was here. It was the 5th largest. We did all Argentina already. Saudi Arabia not growing pears. No. Germany, no, not in here already. Looking for a country in Europe starts with the letter B. Another country in Europe starts with the letter A. A country in Europe starts with the letter N. A country in Europe starts with the letter U. All kinds of them. Ukraine just came in. There's my U country right there. 18th biggest pear producer. Ukraine. Greece is not in the list. Tanzania is not on the list. Let's see here. For Africa, the letter A is what I need for the letter for that country. What do you got? Bulgaria, Belgium. Belgium, thank you, the 10th largest. Bulgaria, no. Let's see here. Costco's groceries. That's what a pear producer isn't. Belgium. Did Belgium already. Let's see here. Netherlands. The Netherlands. Yes, 172,000 tons. Looks like it's about the 14th largest in the world for the Netherlands. And Angora. Angora. There's no Angora, sorry. Steve Berg, hey Bruce, hey everybody. Hope everyone's having a great Saturday. Finally made it back to Minnesota from our Caribbean Princess cruise. How was it, Steve? How was that cruise? 44 beds. South Africa, we've done already. Algeria, yes, sir. 176,000 tons. 13th largest pear producer in the world is Algeria. Chile, yes, 160,000 tons. 15th largest in the world. I got 3 countries left. One is in, 2 of them are in Asia, and they're next door to each other. And there's one in Europe, starts with the letter P. The country in Europe starts with the letter P, produces a bunch of pears next door to Spain. Right next door to Spain. What's this country called? And then in Asia, I have 2 countries, and side by side in Asia, this should be easy. Portugal, right there. That's the letter P country in Europe. Thank you. 11th largest pear producer in the world. In Asia, I have 2 countries right next to each other. They don't always get along so much. A whole bunch of weapons there, whole bunch of troops, including American troops. The movie, the TV show MASH was, based in one of these 2 countries. They're right next to each other. One is north, one is south in Asia. Hint, hint. Baller, South and North Korea. Right on, buddy. You got it. So easy. Well done. They produce pears. South Korea is the world's 6th largest. North Korea is the world's 19th largest. They produce pears. They have winter in Korea, certain spots, cool enough to make pears. Hot, cool, juicy, delicious. How about that? All right, that is our pear-producing country quiz. Number 1, China all by itself, then the USA, Italy, Spain, Argentina, South Korea, Turkey, South Africa, Japan, Belgium, India, Portugal, Algeria, Netherlands, Chile, France, Australia, Ukraine, North Korea, and Iran. Those are the countries that produce pears in abundance on this planet. How about that? Now, speaking of apples, oh, wait a minute, we weren't talking about apples, but I'm going to talk about apples. Talk to me, folks. I've got a quiz about apples. The quiz about apples is simply this. Tell me the countries in the world that contain an Apple store, the computer company Apple Store. What countries in the world can you find Apple stores in? That's what I'm looking for. This is from 2014, only 5 years ago. Tell me the world countries where you can buy Apple computers at an Apple store. Happy, everybody. Happy Saturday, everybody. BC says Canada has Apple stores. They sure do. Canada's definitely one of them. The United States for Linda Lou. BC, yes, indeed. The United States has Apple stores. Where else? United Kingdom, yes, indeed. Thank you, Susan R. Paul Wilgus, China. That's right. You can find Apple stores in China. Australia, yes, thank you, BC, for that one. A baller for life, Australia. Linda Lou, Mexico. Are there Apple stores in Mexico? Yes, there are. As of 2014, there are. Stefan, what about Germany, Bruce? Are there Apple stores in Germany? There are. Japan, Ed Tolleson, Japan, yes, indeed. That takes care of that one. We got the Netherlands being guessed for Apple stores. That is correct. It's another country. China, we have Sweden. What about Sweden, Bruce? Yep, Sweden. You can buy Apple product at an Apple store in Sweden. Finland, Nina Frank, Finlandia, not showing Apple in Finland as of 2014. Russia, Stefan, the Russia, country of Russia, can you buy anything at an Apple store in Russia? Not as of 2014, no. Brazil, yes, in Brazil you can. Russia, no. Norway, what about Norway? Nope, not Norway. No Apple stores. Japan, we've done. Denmark, not in Denmark either, not in 2014. New Zealand, New Zealandia, New Zealand, no, but Australia, yes, but New Zealand, no, as of 2014. Nathaniel, Belgium, we may have done Belgium already. I don't see it here. Still available. Moving on. Austria, nope, not in Austria, surprisingly. China, we've done. UK, we've done. Netherlands, we've done. USA, we've done. Italy, Italia, yep. In Italy, you can buy an Apple product there. Singapore, yep. You can buy Apple product in Singapore. France, we've done. I'm pretty sure we've done France. I'm just going to triple check. Sorry, we did not do France, and you can buy Apple product in France. Mexico, we've done already. Moving on to South Korea. As of 2014, no. And not as of 2014. France, we've done. Switzerland, yes. You can buy Apple product in Switzerland as of 2014. Ireland, no, not as of 2014. Chile in South America, nope. UAE, yes. United Arab Emirates, you can buy product there. Greece and the Philippines. Greece, no. The Philippines, no. Belgium, somebody guessed. I forgot to knock it off. Belgium is correct. Philippines. Thailand, no. Moving on now to Switzerland. We've done. Turkey, nope. Yep, you can buy in Turkey, sorry. That leaves us 2 countries. 2 to go. Wait a minute here. Turkey, Brazil, Malaysia, South Korea, Japan, South Africa. Taiwan is one of them. There's 1 country to go. It's in Europe. Hong Kong, Philippines, Singapore. It's in Europe. It's next door to Spain. It's next door to Switzerland. Next door to Portugal. Nathaniel, you got it. It's Spain. There it is. The Apple Store guess is over. The Apple Store quiz. These are the countries you can buy an Apple item from at an Apple Store. The United States. As of 2014, Japan, the United Kingdom, Canada, Italy, Australia, China, Turkey, Switzerland, Germany, France, Spain, Netherlands, Sweden, Brazil, Belgium, Mexico, Singapore, Taiwan, the United Arab Emirates. Those are the countries in 2014 that had Apple stores. I'm sure there are more by now. Anyway, there you have it. Okay, we are down to the last quiz. This is it. This is the last quiz I've got to go. Stefan, hi, I'm from Switzerland. I never heard of Apple Store here. Never heard of an Apple Store. Probably in Zurich, Bern, maybe, or Geneva. But apparently, yeah, there's an Apple Store. Nina, Frank, Belgium. All right, we're done with the Apple Store quiz. Here is the last quiz of the day. It's a 3-for-1. It's a triple header quiz, okay? There are 30 answers, but there might only actually be 15 answers because the same answer will qualify 3 times. I don't know. We'll find out when you give me these answers. I am looking for the name of the countries of the world where the most wine, spirits, and beer consumption per capita happens. So tell me the world countries where they drink the most per person wine, spirits, and beer. Alrighty, give it to me, folks. Where are they getting hammered? Across the world, where are they drinking the most? Let's see what's happening here. Linda Lou, the United States of America. And I'm looking, these are top 10 for each of the categories. And let's take a look. USA, not in the top 10 for spirits. For wine, not in the top 10. For beer, not in the top 10. You'd think that with all the ads you see on NFL football for Budweiser and Michelob and all these beers, you'd think with baseball and basketball and hockey, and you'd think Americans would be big beer drinkers on a per capita basis. Not even in the top 10, not for wine or spirits, not the USA. Teetotalers, I guess, in the USA compared to these other countries. Paul Wilgus, España, Spain. Not spirits. For wine, number 10 for wine, like way down the list for wine, surprisingly. Let's just get this set up here. Here we go. We got Spain. For beer, Spain doesn't rank at all. So Spain is only in one of 3 of these. Stefan, how about Australia, Bruce? Australia. Spirits, not in the top 10. Wine, not in the top 10. Beer, Australia is number 4. They love the beer in Australia, but nothing else in the top 10. Linda Lou, France. France, number 10 for spirits. For wine, number 3. And for beer, France does not rank at all. That's not surprising there. Poland, the steaming bean. Poland for spirits, number 5 consumer. For wine, Poland does not rank. For beer, Poland does not rank for beer. Must be vodka in Poland then. Paul Wilgus, Germany. Spirits for Germany, not in the top 10. Wine for Germany, not in the top 10. Beer, number 3 for Germany. They love beer in Germany. Number 3. Italy. Italia. Did we not do Italy already? I think we did Italy already. And we don't show it. Oh, no, we have not done Italy. Pardon me. I'm doing it. I'm going through here. Italy is number 5 for wine consumption. Sorry about that, folks. But it is nowhere else for wine, for beer or spirits. Italy only number 5 for wine. Okay. Baller had Germany, then another country. Only give me one at a time. Nina Frank, Greece. For spirits, Greece does not rank in the top 10. Wine, the Greeks do not rank in the top 10. Beer, they do not rank in the top 10. That's interesting, like America. Italy, we've done. Russia, steaming bean, the Russians. All right, number 2 for spirits, got to be vodka. Wine, the Russians don't rank. Beer, the Russians, they don't rank, only for the vodka. Spirits, I bet you that's what it is. Germany, we've done. France, we've done. Germany, we've done. Sweden, Nina Frank, what about my friends here in Sweden where I live? Swedes for spirits do not rank. Wine, the Swedes do not rank. Beer, the Swedes don't rank in the top 10 either. Nope, they like a little of everything, I think. France, we've done. Germany, we've done. Australia, we've done. UK, United Kingdom, we've done the UK, haven't we? We have not done the UK. The UK does not rank for spirits. Wine, the UK does not rank, but for beer, number 6 in the world. Only number 6 for beer. Canada, here, Canada, hello. Spirits, wine, beer, nope. We love beer here. We make a lot of beer. We make a lot of wine. We make a lot of spirits, but we don't consume it in the top 10 in the world. We export a lot of this stuff. We make money off of it. Paul Jones, you give me 3 countries. You can only give me one at a time, Paul. France, we've done. That's the first one. It's the only one I can take. Give me one at a time. Debbie Moser, Ireland. What about the Irish? Are there drinkers of spirits there in heavy numbers? No. Wine for Ireland? No. Beer? Yeah. Number 2, the Guinness. Number 2 beer consumer is Ireland. Right on. All right. Austria. Nathaniel Brown. Austria. Spirits? No way. Wine? Nope. Beer. Number 5 in the world. Beer consumers. They love beer in Austria. Steaming bean. Japan. For spirits. Number 6. Number 5. 5, 4, 3, 2. Number 5 for Japan for spirits. Wine. Japan does not rank in the top 10. Beer does not rank in the top 10. Debbie Moser, New Zealand, not for spirits, not for wine, not for beer. Very, very, a little of everything, I guess. Poland, we've done. France, we've done. Ukraine, the steaming bean, the Ukraine. Number 3 for spirits, got to be vodka. Wine for the Ukraine, Beer for the Ukraine, nope, not there either, just for spirits. Linda Lou, wow, no USA. That's right. USA is not in the top 10 for any of these guys. Lithuania, Nathaniel, Lithuania, not for spirits, not for wine, not for beer, not either. Russia, have we done Russia already? I thought we did Russia. Yeah, we did Russia already. Let's move on. Italy, we've done. Ireland, we've done. Germany, we've done. Namibia. Well, there's an interesting quiz. Namibia, I don't see Namibia anywhere for this. Scotland, that's part of the UK. Slovenia for spirits, no. Slovenia for wine, yes. Number 7 for wine consumption, and for beer, not ranking. Portugal for spirits, no. For wine, yes. Number 6 for wine. For beer, nope. Czech Republic spirits, number 8 for spirits. For wine, not in the list, but for beer, number 1, baby. The Czechs are the number 1 consumer of beer because they got some really good beer over there. They know what they're doing. Belgium is coming in here. For Belgium, spirits, no. Wine, no. Beer, yeah, number 7 for beer consumption. Russia, we did. Seychelles. The Seychelles? They're not anywhere on these charts. Ukraine, we've done. Vatican. The Vatican. Spirits, nope. Beer, nope. Wine, number 1. The Vatican is the number 1 wine consumer on a per capita basis. I guess they're doing all those communions, and you got to keep it going. It's amazing. How about that? Okay, Finland. I think we've done Finland. We have not done Finland. I just noticed that we haven't done it. Spirits, number 7 for Finland. Wine, not ranking. Beer, number 9. 2 out of 3 for Finland. Croatia, I'm reading between the lines there. Croatia is number 7 or number 8 for wine, but nothing else. Belgium, we've done already. Bulgaria, number 9 for spirits, and only spirits. And who have we got now? Amsterdam, that's not a country, but it's a country unto itself. Mexico, nope, not showing here. Finland, no. Romania, not showing anywhere. Russia, we've done. Switzerland, we've done. Australia, we've done. Brazil, we've done. Mexico, we've done. Scotland doesn't count. Portugal, we have done Portugal. South Korea does not show on these charts anymore. Thailand is number 4 for spirits, and only spirits. Okay. Austria, Uruguay, and Poland. None of those are showing. I'm looking for one country in Asia now. I'm looking for the rest are in Europe. That's it. That's all I need now. All right, South Korea, that is number 1 for spirits. Thank you. That's the Asia country. Now, Austria, we've done. Who else is coming in here? Uruguay, Poland, no. South Africa, no. I would say North Korea if I would live there, says Paul Korea. Linda Lou, Iceland, not showing for beer or wine. That's all I need now. Austria, beer or wine. We've done Austria. Uzbekistan, Great Britain, Andorra. Andorra, number 2 for wine. They can afford nice wines. They're not beer drinkers, though. They don't go that low. Netherlands, not showing here. Monte Carlo, no. Belgium, no. I need a country with the letter L for Europe. A country with the letter S. I need a country with the letter D. That's what I need. Letter D, S, D, L, S for Europe. 3 countries, D, L, and S. And if I've missed any of these, I apologize profusely in advance. But I know, Debbie Moser, you got me on one of them. Switzerland, they are number 9 for wine. I missed that one. So letter D, letter L for Europe. That's all I need. Letter D, letter L. Luxembourg is definitely the number 10 beer producer or drinker and the number 4 wine drinker, leaving me Denmark. Nina Frank, you got it. Number 8 for beer consumption is Denmark. That's it. That is the quiz. Those are all the quizzes. We are done here on trivia today. For spirit consumption, the top 10 consumers of liquor: South Korea, Russia, Ukraine, Thailand, Poland, Japan, Finland, Czech Republic, Bulgaria, and France. For wine, the top 10 consumers are the Vatican, number 1, Andorra, France, Luxembourg, Italy, Portugal, Slovenia, Croatia, Switzerland, Spain. For beer consumption, the top 10 consumers are the Czech Republic, folks, the Czechs, Ireland, Germany, Australia, Austria, United Kingdom, Belgium, Denmark, Finland, and Luxembourg. There you go. Those are your quizzes. We are done trivia for a Saturday. I'm scanning through here. I have nothing left. I've done it all. It's all finito. We're complete. And I thank you for joining me today. I appreciate 33 thumbs ups. There's 30 of you still watching. I really appreciate that you've lasted this long. I hope you're going to have a nice weekend this weekend. I'm going to try to get a day off tomorrow, depending on what's happening out there. And thank you, everybody, for all your kind words. Debbie Manuel, thank you for your donation to my channel today. Jennifer is here. I will let her know. We are thrilled, as always. Thank you for your wonderful... There you go. Love the chocolates. There you go. Thank you. Great fun. Thanks. Jim Evans from Evans, Georgia. Good afternoon, Bruce. I need to get off my lazy ass and book a cruise. Debbie Manuel, great show, Bruce. Have a great weekend, everybody. Happy Easter. Stay safe, everyone. Toodles. Kesha, enjoy your day. Nurse Nancy. Hi, guys. Hi, Nancy. Debbie, thank you so much, Bruce. Happy Easter. Linda Lou, well, no more. Thanks, Bruce. Always fun. Nina, Bruce, congrats for 22,000 subs. Thank you, Nina, so much. We are just running along here, having a great old time. Linda Lou, happy Easter, everybody. Nathaniel, had a great time. Have a good one, guys. I'll see you Monday at 5 o'clock for my next show. Unless something is breaking, make sure you subscribe and stay on top of me with the bell notification icon. You can stay on what's going on, and we'll see what happens. All right, guys. Take care, everybody. Enjoy. Stay safe. Stay warm. Stay healthy. See you Monday. Bye for now.